Live from the Plymouth Canton Educational Park.
You're listening to Newsfile at 5:30 on 88.1 The Park.
I'm Jaya, and in tonight's news, giving blood to help the Red Cross this holiday season, and an anime convention is headed to Schoolcraft College.
Now, for the latest news that matters in your community.
You can give the gift of life to someone in need this December when the Plymouth Library hosts its quarterly Red Cross Blood Drive. The drive was started as a way to spread awareness about the need for blood at a time when Red Cross officials say blood supply levels are at critical levels. Plymouth Library Community Relations Specialist Heather Pacheco says the drive will help those in need.
The blood need doesn't go down during the holidays, so this is an especially important time to remember there's so many different reasons people need to rely on blood donations. It's a really great opportunity during the season of giving to give in this really critical, important way.
The drive will be held December 21st from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Participants must register in advance to give blood. Registration can be done online at redcrossblood.org with the code PLY-Library.
Anime lovers can share their passion for manga, comics, cartoons, and more this week when the Schoolcraft College Otaku Anime Club hosts its Otaku U convention. The convention will have video game tournaments, cosplay contests, trivia, tables of vendors and artists, and musical guests. It will also feature a panel with two guest speakers, Aaron Campbell and Tyson Reinhardt, who will discuss their experience as voice actors on different anime series. President of the Schoolcraft College Otaku Anime Club, Thomas Arthur, says that the event is a way to give back to the community that has given him so much.
I brought the idea to my team saying, we go to the anime convention. We've attended enough of them. Why don't we have one on campus? It's a good way to reach out to other individuals that are looking for another convention and want to have another event to go to that's local. And it also doubles as a thing for us to give back to the community.
The convention will be held on December 2nd at the Schoolcraft College Vista Tech Center from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. For more information or to register, visit otaku.org.
A historic day in the U.S. House of Representatives tops our look at world and national news tonight. New York Republican George Santos is no longer a member of Congress. The House voted to expel Santos this morning in a historic 311 to 114 vote, ending his chaotic tenure in Congress. More than 100 Republicans voted in favor of removing Santos, who is now the sixth lawmaker to ever be pushed out of the chamber. He had survived previous attempts to remove him, but momentum has been building for the latest effort following a House ethics report which found Santos blatantly stole from his campaign and deceived donors. The expulsion now kicks off a competitive New York special election to fill the vacant seat. The first woman to serve as a United States Supreme Court Justice has passed away. Arizona native Sandra Day O'Connor died today at the age of 93. The Supreme Court said O'Connor's cause of death was related to complications from advanced dementia and a respiratory illness. The chair of the Federal Reserve is warning rate hikes might not be done. Jerome Powell said in remarks at Spelman College in Atlanta that the Fed is moving forward carefully, as the risks of under and over tightening are becoming more balanced. He said it would be premature to conclude with confidence that interest rates won't rise. The U.S. Secretary of State is blaming Hamas for the end of a week-long truce to pause fighting between the militant group and Israel. While leaving Israel today, Antony Blinken said Hamas reneged on commitments it had made in terms of releasing hostages. He added that Hamas committed an atrocious attack in Jerusalem and began firing rockets before the pause ended. For Newsfile at 5:30, I'm Jaya. Your look at campus news is next.
Your place for Plymouth Canton Community Schools updates.
It's campus news.
In campus news, the PCEP choirs invite the community to a winter concert on Tuesday, December 19th at 7 p.m. at Salem High School's Gloria Logan Auditorium. They'll perform holiday music along with other special selections. Tickets are $5 each and will be available at the door. More information is available at pcepchoirs.com. Canton Township's Youth Advisory Council wants input from students aged 11 to 18 who live in Canton or attend Plymouth Canton Community Schools. The students will have an opportunity to shape youth development in our community. More information is available on the P-CCS website, pccsk12.com. The Park Players Theater Company will be presenting a 1940s radio Christmas carol, a hilarious and heartwarming story of a theater company's attempt to broadcast their version of Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol live over the airways. Show dates are December 8th, 9th, 15th, and 16th at 7 p.m. in Salem High School's Gloria Logan Auditorium. More information is available at pcepparkplayers.com. For Campus News, I'm Fahad. Your look at sports is next.
Football, baseball, basketball, hockey.
It's time for Newsfile at 5:30 Sports. JT Comper and Robbie Fabry scored 2 goals apiece as the Red Wings blasted the Blackhawks 5-1 at LCA. Ben Chira also lit the lamp for the Wings, who have won 4 of 5. Red Wings head coach Derek Lalonde says goaltender Alex Lyon bailed his teammates out a number of times.
I mean, tonight, arguably his best performance. Again, if you watch that, it looked like a 5-1 game. If you look at the volume, the type of chances, the type of grade A chances, and the timing of his saves, he was probably our best player.
The Wings begin a 2-game road trip tomorrow in Montreal. The Pistons' franchise record losing streak is up to 16 in a row after a 118-112 loss to the Knicks in New York. Cade Cunningham led the team with 31 points as Detroit dropped to 2-17 on the season. The Pistons will once again try to snap the skid when they host the Cavaliers tomorrow. Second-ranked Michigan is set to face the 16th-ranked Iowa tomorrow in the Big Ten football championship game in Indianapolis. The Wolverines look to move to 13-0 and solidify their spot in the CFP semifinals. The final CFP rankings will be released on Sunday. Michigan men's basketball is headed to Oregon to square off with the Ducks tomorrow. The Wolverines have been off since losing to Texas Tech last Friday in the Bahamas. UM sits at 4-3 on the young season. Juwan Howard will officially begin his transition back and will serve as an assistant coach in tomorrow's game at Oregon. For Sports News, I'm Andy McLaren. Your look at traffic and weather is next.
From M14 to I-94.
Your look at traffic starts now.
Long-term construction projects continue to slow down our afternoon drive. I-275 northbound and southbound are still down to 2 lanes between 5 Mile Road and I-94. Traffic is also delayed on M14 eastbound and I-96 westbound. That's all for your traffic. Your look at weather is next.
88.1 The Park with your local weather forecast.
Rain will continue tonight with an overnight low of 37. Look for periods of rain tomorrow with a high of 42. Right now in Plymouth Canton, it's 41 degrees under rainy skies. On your source for the best local news, 88.1 The Park. For Andy, Fahad, and Miles, I'm Jaya on Newsfile at 5:30. Stick around. Plymouth and Canton's hit music is next.